Hey there, everybody. This is Caleb. I wanted to talk about the RAM crisis that's going on and the NVIDIA snafu that's been going on and how it's going to affect PC building in the future and how, in my hopes that it will eventually crumble to the ground and NVIDIA will realize that they are better off selling hardware to us and not to these data centers that apparently are being made in the US. So, let me just Google real fast. I know it sounds weird to Google, so how So it started in mid 2025, which sounds about right because that's when, uh, you know, computer AI shit was starting to blow up. So what happened was Micron, a RAM creating company, so the people who make RAM, decided that instead of, developing RAM for users to set up their own pre-built or custom-built PCs, they took all the RAM and instead is starting to sell it to AI data centers. And shortly after that, NVIDIA, which is a huge gaming PC component seller, they started selling vital components to um, data centers as well. That was recent. So when that happened, people were getting really angry. I usually try not to get angry at something unless it's like serious. I don't like to stew on stupid little stuff. You know what I mean? But I was a little bit bugged by it. But I think that with NVIDIA falling behind in sales for custom built PCs and pre-built PCs, I think that AMD is going to take their place as the main corporation for gaming PCs because AMD, let me just double check how. Okay, so apparently NVIDIA outperforms AMD in revenue, but um, I don't see that lasting for very long because if AMD chooses to sell to PC builders and pre-built PC builders, they are going to make more money than NVIDIA is, because NVIDIA is just giving money to, it's starting to decline, but for the longest time, AMD and a bunch of other monopolized corporations were giving billions, I'm telling you, billions of dollars to OpenAI and hardware so that they can make profits from, or make profits from making AI work for them. And Google, and a bunch of other corporate entities developed their own AI agents. Gemini, for example. I'm gonna give you an example of what Gemini sounds like. So it's probably gonna have to read it, but I'll just ask Gemini a simple question. Hey Gemini, what's the weather like in New York? It is gorgeous in New York City today. You're looking at plenty of sunshine with a high right around 82 degrees Fahrenheit. Things will cool down to a crisp, clear 63 degrees Fahrenheit tonight if you're planning out the rest of your week. It's actually going to start heating up quite a bit. Thursday, 86. Friday, 92. Saturday, 94. Enjoy the clear skies while they last, because Sunday looks like it's bringing some thunderstorms to break up the heat wave. So that's Gemini's word on what it's going to be like in New York. So that's basically all I have for you guys today. I hope that this is a new change for you guys. I hope that this, if you've made it this far into the video and you thought that it was very insightful and cool, make sure you subscribe, comment, and rate. I do these videos on Fridays and Mondays. If you want to see more content, make sure you subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.